Okay, good morning to everyone. Let's see how the US stock market has opened and reacts to the tariffs implemented by China, 34% same as imposed by US to China. We'll start with Nvidia. Nvidia has gapped down, as you see. It is very important to mention that previously the March jobs report uh, according to Yahoo Finance, showed that the U.S. economy continued to add the jobs at a strong pace. The actual number was 228,000, sorry, new jobs were created in March, while the estimate was 140,000. And nevertheless, the unemployment ticked up to 4.2% from 4.1% seen in the prior month. So let's see how this will this strong number will have an impact or not today in the stock market. Let's start by mentioning also that commodities have also taken a hit, and we see that crude oil is down nearly 8% at 61 and 73 cents. Gold is also down 0.63% at 3,109 $101. Uh, the currencies are very interesting because today the Euro USD has reached 1.10, whereas USD JPY is at 145.29, and at the same time the let's have a look at the 10-year bond is now currently trading at 3.9180, down almost 3.38 percent, almost 3.5% lower. So it is interesting to see also the how the bonds will react today. Now, of course, Nvidia now continues to move lower, but this gap is important to monitor. Let's have a look also at other major stocks. Let's go to Google. Google, we see that initially it has gapped down, but now it tries to make, let's say, a certain bounce. Microsoft the same, gapped down. Of course, it is not a surprise that major stocks have gapped down. What it is important to monitor is the reaction to this gap, whether it will fill in or it will continue to move lower. Tesla is very interesting because it is falling 5%, 5.5% right now. Uh, eBay, let's have a look also at eBay. eBay also, okay, you see that for most of the stocks that we are monitoring, major US stocks, we do not monitor any, we monitor from time to time special interest stocks, but the major stocks that we are monitoring are well-known stocks that most people take into consideration. So eBay right now is also falling nearly 3%. Let's have a look at Amazon. Amazon is down 4.20% right now. But you see that after the first reaction to the downside, the stock tries to make a bounce. Apple is down almost 3%. Apple gap down but tries to make a short-term bounce. General Motors is down 4% right now, also has gap down. J&G, what about J&G? J&G, okay, it holds pretty well for the time being, down near half a percent. Defensive stock in this house made by tariffs announcement. PG also defensive stock on the other hand is an exception to the rule today and is up nearly 0.30%. And TRV, the travelers company, has gapped down almost 3% and 3.7%, almost 4% for the time being. Let's have a look also at Ford. Yes, Ford also down nearly 2.6%. So, what will be the main theme today? Will the stocks try to fill the gap or will they continue to consolidate and perhaps move lower? We will see. It is still very early in the US stock market session to tell. Under other circumstances, the jobs report would have impacted the stock market. Now, the key driver, most probably for today, is not the news about the jobs report. It is the tariffs and how and why China decided to strike back, slapping back with 34% also tariff announcements on the US products. Most probably this will cause a lot of nervousness today in the market, in the stock market, but we are still very early to see how this will play out. Now, something else that should be taken into consideration is that in this environment, options, either calls or puts, are very important to manage risk. If you think that the downside has more room, then of course the best option is put options. Nevertheless, with this spike in the volatility, options have become rather expensive. So it is prudent to search thoroughly which options to choose and which stocks and which um, strike prices because The volatility has surged and implied volatility has surged, and this has made their price is becoming very very expensive. Let's revisit some of the stocks again. Google for now, nothing of uh, important for now. Nvidia continues to move lower. Microsoft has stabilized for now. Tesla continues to move lower. And be careful today trying to catch the falling knife. It is a disaster if not implemented the right way. eBay tries to form a short-term bounce. The same applies to Amazon as well. Apple it made from now an intraday low at 193, about 193. Now it has pushed to higher to 198 for now. Meta continues to drop, although it has fallen now short in bounce. General Motors, interesting that it has formed two back-to-back tail bars here. This could perhaps be a short-term low for now, if it holds, of course. Johnson & Johnson is stuck between the 220 moving average, tries to push higher. PG, on the other hand, is steadily for for now above the 20 moving average, which is bullish. And TRV, let's have a look also at TRV. TRV also has formed a tail bar, which could be a signal that tries to find a bottom for the time being. So overall, the stock market is down today. As of now, after almost 20 minutes, the major indices are down almost 3%. Russell 200, 2000 is down 3.5%. That's it for now. For the live open of the stock market today, the US stock market on April 4, 2015.